Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss what bourbon jobs we could do well. Who knows? Maybe the right person hears this and one of us gets a new gig.
Probably me.
Probably so. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Darren McCroy, Matt Modica, and Goeken.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Guys.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hey, so we're going to be talking today about what bourbon jobs we think we could do well. This is a self-assessment here, so we'll see what we come up with. We'll get to that after the break. Right now, I what the hell's going on with the Goeken and the noises there? I heard something. There's a lot of squeaking in the chair. And
Yeah,
Picking that up. Oh,
I
man,
mean,
I'm
come
going to
on.
kick ass on the cork pops then.
My God, you guys, between air conditioners and chairs, what the fuck?
I fixed the air conditioner. So.
All right. So what? Here's the question that I've got, because I've got a little corner on my dresser, and when socks don't match up, it gets put there, and sometimes the sock finds its partner, one way or another, it gets rematched. But for the most part, if it hits there, it's done. What happens to the socks? These are socks that are put in a hamper, go to the wash machine, go back to the bedroom, and that's it. That's where they travel, and they disappear forever. I could see if this happens like once in our, 30-plus year marriage, but this happens, I'll after 6 months, I'll get rid of the ones that have been sitting there, and then the other ones will start showing up, then also there'll be one on the corner, then 2, then 3. What? I don't understand. Where do they go?
How many are in your secluded pile, Steve?
Right now, I've got 3 in the pile. I've got 3.
I've got about 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
About 5.
you have a corner of my sock drawer that is where the single socks go to die.
Yeah.
Right. They'll never be paired up.
Yeah.
You just finally get sick of seeing them there. You throw them away. I don't understand. It doesn't happen with shirts. I'm never like, hey, I know I put that shirt in the hamper. It's just gone. It only happens to socks.
It does.
It happens when you throw your underwear out in Florida. Key West. You accidentally get a sock stuck in there.
Maybe. I just.
So I hated
Mine
this problem
wouldn't
so
even
much
make
I
it back
fixed
to
it.
the.
What you
I
put?
only have one type of socks now. I don't even match them up into pairs. I just have a drawer full of socks. They are all single socks, but they're all the same exact sock. I have no other types of socks besides the basic black socks that I wear all the time.
This leads me to an offshoot question, though. Do you believe there is a right and a left sock? Like,
Absolutely.
my mom thinks it's crazy. She's like, no, it's a sock. You put it on the foot. I'm like, no, because your big toe stretches out the spot. They can only go on the same foot again. She doesn't believe this, and it's insane that she doesn't.
My
If
socks
you
have
alternate,
initials.
it will equally stretch out. It's cloth. It's really good at doing that, actually.
No, it's uncomfortable because there's already a space for your big toe where it goes.
There
You
is.
can't-
Not
My
after
socks have
one
a
wearing.
Certain ones.
If you
Definitely
rotate
the
every
ones from
time.
China is a no. Those are all the same sock, same size, all that kind of stuff, right? But like, I have noticed there are some socks that do have a little bit of
just formed themselves to the foot that it was on. They could never go on a different one.
Mine come in pairs, and they have an E on the top, and one of them is the E is on the left, and the other one the E is on the right. And my wife seems to think that it doesn't matter because I'll get two lefts together, and then I got to go through all of the socks of that color
The
to
quality
find
control.
the other one that's wrong.
Right.
Because I have to have them set.
Does one ever disappear though?
Oh yeah, I have a pile of 5, but mine don't ever even make it back to the sock drawer. They live a life of existence on the top of the dryer in the basement.
Oh, okay.
And every once in a while,
Mine's on top of my dresser. It's not in the drawer. It's on top of the dresser.
Okay.
Matt's is in the drawer apparently.
Mine's in the drawer. Yeah.
Darren, does this happen to you?
The pattern of
No.
those?
Well, it did
Like-
before I changed my philosophy and bought the same sock.
Okay,
Like
so-
I literally have the exact same sock, and I can't tell the difference if I lose one or not.
Yeah. Well, when you need to reload, unless you reload everything, there's going to be a difference in the age and stuff like that. This will break down for you eventually. Right now,
I've been doing it for a year and a half and haven't noticed anything.
Ever get laundry out, Darren, where you're just like, okay, I'm putting maybe you just throw them in the drawer and you're not pairing them. You already said that, but like where you're like, hey, I know I put 6 in, only 5 are coming out. You're not concerned.
I'm not counting what goes into the washer. It's a sock gremlin that lives inside everyone's washing machine. That's
It's
why you have to go get new ones when a washing machine dies. It's because the sock gremlin dies. They actually are the ones that
I like
wash
to
it.
think it lives in the dryer, but like you are paying a sock tax to whatever gremlin or fairy that is. That's
Yeah.
exactly what's happening. You're just paying the sock tax.
I don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, I'll get rid of these 3 and then there'll be new ones.
Where is the oddest place that you have found a sock that was missing for a long time though? Because mine it was in the inside back of one of my shirts, and I put the shirt on. And I'm like, something just feels strange. I don't know what's going on. I like lift up my shirt, and Linda looks at it and she's like, "There's a sock."
I've had them inside of sweatshirts before, but
Yeah.
but that's
my
about
wife's
as bad as
yoga
it
pants.
Anything that has like a lot of like static cling to it or something, like the sock just hides in there.
Yeah.
Well, my socks are bamboo, and the bamboo material seems to like
Awfully stiff.
it's almost like Velcro. It sticks to other stuff, so it can get caught.
Okay.
Who has bamboo socks?
Oh, they're
The draw
super
of bamboo
comfortable.
socks.
He does.
Are they comfortable?
Oh, yeah.
Or
They're probably soft.
smell better or look cool?
They don't smell better, I wouldn't guess.
Yeah.
Well, they do when they come out of the washer.
Hopefully. So no one solved this. And you guys all basically have the same problem. I'm telling you, Darren's gonna be down the road. Have you had to add back to the collection yet? Have you called any out?
Yeah.
Oh, a year and a half seems
It's
like
an
you would wear
individual
socks.
basis. Are you good enough to be a sock? Then you're gone. And then you just buy new packages of socks. You get like 40 of them in a pack.
I don't know.
Not
I
40
can
pairs.
only get mine at the outlet mall, at the ASICS store.
Yeah. I feel like Darren's young, and he's eventually going to get to where he's wearing something besides cowboy boots and jeans every day, and he's going to be like, and then he'll be wearing something with shorts, and he's going to have different socks.
It doesn't matter. When I wear shorts, I just don't wear shorts to the shop. I wear shorts all the time. And I
So you
will
wear them with
the
those
same
black socks, and
I don't care how I look.
well,
This
eventually
is the
that could
least
change.
bottom of my priorities.
Eventually that could change. Yeah, maybe Kate Upton was like, sees you like, I like you a lot, but there's just a few tweaks.
The sock.
never changing for a bitch. Did I say that?
Oh, damn.
I'm not changing who I am just because somebody wants me to.
Who
be
you
different.
are is
That's
how
not who I am.
the color of your socks.
Yeah,
That's who you are. That defines you.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
The socks are part
This
of
is
the
why. This is why
It
you don't
makes
have a
me
woman
happier
because
I don't have to deal with lost socks.
you have to at some point in your life, if you want to be married, if that's the life you choose, which you might not ever want that, and that's fine. You don't have to, but if you do, you have to realize that there's compromise, and there's stuff you might just lose on. And a small battle would be something like the socks. You'd be like, oh, she's like, I just hate when you go out and you're in shorts and you got these black socks on, pulled up to your knees, and tennis shoes, and I can't take it anymore.
They are ankle socks. I wear ankle socks with cowboy boots. That's actually the weirdest part of this conversation.
Actually, okay, I was about to ask Darren this because he's younger. I'm like, are you wearing those horrible tall socks, or are you
Okay,
wearing?
he's wearing ankle socks, which is
Yeah.
better with the shorts.
Black
I wouldn't
gold
like that.
toes.
I wouldn't like that with the boots, though. I wouldn't like the feeling of that shit
Yeah, I
hitting my
bet
leg. a little
you have no hair on your calves, do you?
Right? Yeah.
I never do anyway. I never did before I started wearing boots either. So
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I had to look at my socks to figure out what I'm wearing. But it's like I'm wearing Planet socks right now, but they are crew socks, so they're taller.
That probably has like dress socks, so that like makes sense. Those are allowed to be tall, but like the younger people wearing the tall ass socks with shorts, I'm like, you look fucking stupid. Why are we doing?
Look dumb.
I had a phase, but I think everyone my age, like 6th grade, Nike Elites with all the colors, and then you'd wear your slides with them.
Yeah.
Right? That was like the style forever.
But you need to grow out of that in your 20s and 30s. You look stupid.
Both of my boys still wear I don't know what the length is, but they're below the calf. They're not a short sock.
Right.
Yeah, they're like I would call them like basketball socks. I know that's not their name. Athletic socks. You look stupid. You look dumb. Get some ankle socks. Like nobody.
Get some ankle socks or cankle socks, depending on where you're standing these days. So All right. Well, socks. So you guys didn't help out at all. Maybe I should ask Kathy Cool. So maybe she knows.
Maybe we're paying a Kathy tax and she has all the socks.
Maybe Kathy does. Yeah.
At Kathy's basement for the
Kathy Cool.
I wonder. Do you think somebody somewhere has socks up here?
Maybe.
They're like transported somehow?
Maybe. Yeah. It's like I'm getting an extra sock in I don't even have these type of socks.
I just thought of a great bit what could be happening here. So there's a bunch of interesting people in this world is the word I'm going to use. Okay. And you can sell certain used socks for some money. So maybe someone just goes in and breaks into your house every night and steals socks.
One of my socks.
Occasionally.
That's what
and
they
goes
want.
around the whole
place.
There'll
be a big second market for my used socks. Yeah.
And maybe that's what happens when you find a random quarter in the dryer and you never have change. I'm like, oh, for my sock, thank you. That's very cheap of you, but thanks.
I would rather find quarters than Kleenex, which is usually what I find when I'm washing stuff.
Oh, man. Bummer.
Yeah.
So there you go. We didn't solve anything, but we'll keep working. We'll keep working for you folks. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with new microphone Goeken. What do you got there?
I've got an investment whiskey. This is the wheat whiskey finished in a French oak cask. There we go.
Okay.
Nope.
Marginal.
The microphone isn't going to help that.
Sloshy mess is what that was. All right. Darren looks ready. He's next.
I got some Courage and Conviction from Virginia Distilling Company.
Okay, that was nice. Happened quicker than I thought it was going to. Brothers Bond. Let's see what this is. Rye whiskey. Let's see what we got here. I think Darren's was slightly better. Mine was decent, but not quite good enough. McNew, you're next.
Trade water. It's made by Barton, and my grocery store has it. I grab one every time. It's just like it's not special, but like it's refreshing in a weird way. I don't know, but I grab one of these every time I'm there.
Okay, nothing there. All right, last but not least is Matt Monica.
All right, got the limousine rye, the previous barrel pick. I know there's a new barrel pick in the shop that I'm anxious to come and get.
Going fast.
We're gonna try this one here.
Oh, there you go. That was the winner. I think there might have been a slight table strike there, but overall, good enough. So Matt takes it. So cheers to him.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about bourbon jobs we would do well. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
It's JP Knobloch. I have nice hair. On the ABV Bourbon Daily Show.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're discussing bourbon jobs we might be good at.
Yes, we are. So, what do you think? Does anybody got something they think that, if you were forced to make a change or you wanted to make a change and that was working in the bourbon industry, what would be a job you think you'd be good at?
I think I could be a brand ambassador.
Okay.
Because I can talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
I like talking to people.
Right. Do you think that the alcohol consumption during your workday would be a problem?
I don't think
you're around a lot of alcohol at that point, right? Yeah. That's something you got to think about. Yeah. Could you do it? Could you do it?
Why brand ambassador versus other places talking to people? Why is that the one you land on? Because you want to travel too?
I like to travel. I'm already going to be traveling, so I could just do it. I could add that to my repertoire.
Okay.
But it's like I guess you could, I don't know. I don't want to be necessarily in sales for a distributorship or something like that, but brand ambassador seems more like public relations, I
think they want you to be good at social media. This could be your downfall. I don't think you're strong at social media. Again,
I had a similar thought.
They might.
I got to that point. And
they might have. They might have. You're like, well, I'm not their social media person. I get that. The brands probably do have a PR company that's doing their social media, but they like their brand ambassadors to be active social media participants because that's just another way to spread the word and get it out there. So they typically hire people that are kind of savvy at that. I've noticed for the brand ambassador role.
Well, I would have somebody with me that could do that.
Okay.
He would have his own assistant.
Yes, his wife is his assistant. And
that's correct. Yeah. She's retired. She doesn't have anything else.
She'd be there. Let me. What's the password for Jimmy Big Hands?
Koozies.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's got.
So I ended up landing on anything else that was front of house besides brand ambassador. I think I could do a pretty good job of whether that's tours or bartending, any of that stuff that you have at every distillery that you like. There's the people that you talk to, and there's the people you don't talk to. As long as I'm in the people that you talk to when you visit a distillery, I'll be just fine. Because again, I like talking to people. That is the fun part anyway, right? So, and I could do production stuff too. Not distilling, but I feel like a lot of people hate bottling. I don't hate bottling. I could tough up and do it. But not enough people to talk to is really my big downfall there. So I would say tour guide would be my number one draft pick. Though.
Tour guide. Okay. All right. Matt, what do you think you could do?
I was looking at this, trying to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Initially, it was operations man, like a distillery manager, operations manager.
Uh-huh.
I could see myself, trying to help manage production and
Right. I could see that.
things like that.
Seems like you'd be good at
But
that.
I'm sure you all would love to see me in a compliance manager role.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where we'd hear all the
Exciting and
regulations,
fun. Sure.
Yeah.
reporting, labels.
It's on his resume. He stopped the kite day at the ABV Barrel Shop. That's one of the key points.
That's
Yeah, that's a big win for him. So yeah, he's got that on there. Yeah,
Keep everybody in order, all that kind of stuff.
right. McNew,
Yeah, so I was gonna say brand ambassador, but maybe
brand
not
ambassador.
on a big level. Like I wouldn't mind going to festivals and slinging pours behind a table.
That seems to be perfection for you. That would be
Yeah, I'm just gonna yap and give you drinks all day. Like I think that's gonna be perfect, honestly.
good. Right.
later in the day is probably a better time to come and see you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Bigger pours,
Yeah.
more pours.
Yeah.
Self also probably. So
For me, I think if I had to go in that capacity, working somewhere in the industry besides where I'm at now, that includes the media company and this company, the barrel shop. I mean, I would go to a distillery, and I could justify a salary being an event coordinator, just to tap it into the people I know and the things that I could do. And we would have cocktail club. We just have all nonstop kind of classes, reasons to get people there. And again, I think that'd be easy to justify my salary because I could show how much we make off the events. And from a couple different ways, events are about the dollars that they spend to come to the class, but they're also about what do they spend at the gift shop while they're there.
right.
So yeah. So I think
Yeah, and the return attendees, like
right.
gonna come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, and there's the intangible of when you're doing those type of things, you become very brand loyal. I mean, there's no doubt the fact that I partner with Royce on so many things. Our people are very loyal to Neely Family Distillery. I mean, but that
And
doesn't happen by
Nobleton's.
accident. Yeah, Nobleton's. I mean, where we're doing the events, that becomes a key part of that. So yeah. Is there anybody who missed their calling that should have a different job as we talk about these? Does anybody think, well, you'd be better off at this?
I don't have one for me, but I think Matt got his wrong. I think he would be a great front of house talking to everyone person. I'm pretty sure he would love that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sure.
think he'd be good at that. He's very personable. Yeah, I think he'd be good.
Are you guys being serious?
I was kidding. I was kidding. 'Cause I knew you'd hate this.
Yeah.
To people, I think you might hate it, but I think you have enjoyable conversations and people enjoy you more than you enjoy them. So
I think that would be a good warehouse manager. And again, that doesn't sound like much. What is that? No, you're managing inventory. You're there's spreadsheets and all the things of managing data. There's a lot more to it. Where are we at on what barrels are flagged? Potential single barrels. What you're managing what's in that warehouse. It's not just being in the warehouse and sweeping the floor of the warehouse. Man, that's you're not doing it all. You're managing that inventory. So I think Matt would be good at something.
I actually, so I highlighted a bunch of different roles, and that was one I highlighted too.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
But thank you, McNew, for calling that out. I am an introvert that plays an extrovert periodically.
yeah, see, people are gonna like you. You're just gonna be like, I don't want to come here anymore. You're just not gonna want to do it.
Right.
What's the point of having a job that you hate that much? That's
There's
kind of
not
my point, right? Like,
have to do it, but you wouldn't want to do that in the bourbon industry, though. Like you'd want to love your job and keep it.
yeah.
Fun.
If you're getting a job in the bourbon industry, you want to
Yeah.
enjoy it, right? You don't want to hate it that much.
Yeah.
I like pouring drinks. Like when we go camping or when people come over to the house, I start out with some idea of something that I want them to try, and then based on their feedback, I pull something else out, and I'm like, oh well, because we're trying this, then you should also try this, and just like that, kind of like the journey that you guys put on for people. I really have fun doing that, and I always have like when we go camping, I always have a theme. It's kind of a running joke with everybody that what's the theme this week? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Right.
I like doing that too. I'd be like, okay, well, you like this, so try this, or you didn't like that, try this one and maybe give it a different chance. I like finding out about people, their likes and dislikes, and being like, let me give you this, let me give you that. Like, it's fun to learn people and what they like and give them an experience. So they kind of learn more about themselves too. That's fun.
Right. Well, there you go. There's a little insight into how we could help the bourbon industry. Reach out to us if you want to tap into some of that expertise, for sure. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can catch me sweeping floors in a warehouse or at my website, sabertoothcyber.com.
All right, Darren.
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
Goeken.
I'm on Facebook at Jim Goeken and Instagram at Jimmy Big Hands.
McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything is out there. Also, come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop. You never know what's going on. You can try before you buy. Online, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.